Well, candidates for November's midterm elections are campaigning harder as the start of early voting draws closer. And for one Democrat running for governor, that means another stop in his opponent's hometown. Beto O'Rourke made a campaign stop at the Clark Student Center at Midwestern State University today. Josh Hoggard attended and is joining us now. Josh.
Yeah, Lauren, this afternoon, Democratic gubernatorial candidate Beto O'Rourke hosted a Get Out the Vote rally, encouraging young people to get out and vote when early voting begins in just 4 days. Now, today marked his fourth trip in about a year to Wichita Falls, the birthplace of his opponent, incumbent Governor Greg Abbott. In his own words, quote, "We keep coming back because you all keep showing up." And show up they did. College students and community members alike. A standing room only crowd with an important set of decisions looming on midterm election day. O'Rourke said that's why it's so important to just go vote.
We are not so much a red state, and I don't buy for a second that we are a blue state, and I don't know whether we're the color purple. I think we're best described as being a non-voting state in this moment. Nearly 7 million Texans, though eligible, did not cast a ballot in 2020, arguably the most important presidential election of our lifetimes.
Of course, O'Rourke made sure to address his campaign platform and why he feels Texans should elect him over Abbott. But the overwhelming message of the afternoon, just vote. Get to a polling location and make sure your voice is heard. Kristen Martin, a student at MSU and the president of the campus's Democratic Student Organization, agreed, saying ballots cast by college students and young adults can change the tide of an election entirely.
4 years ago in 2018, in the midterm election, we saw that young voter turnout in Texas was up over 500%, and that made the difference in very consequential elections all around the state. Young people should vote in every election for every candidate all the way up and down the ballot.
Martin told me that even if you're not going to vote for O'Rourke, showing up and voting is the best way to make sure that your voice is heard. So whether it's for a Democrat or a Republican or someone who falls somewhere in between, the important thing is to get to the polls and cast your ballot. Now, early voting kicks off on Monday all across Texas. Be on the lookout for our complete early voting guide. That'll be published tomorrow on Texomashomepage.com.
Okay, Josh, and I know that leading up, we're going to have all kinds of candidate profiles as well. Yep. Thank you so much.